Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be exploring hidden features in Windows 11. We'll uncover some of the lesser known yet incredibly useful features that Windows 11 has to offer. Let's take a look. The first one is snap layouts and snap groups. So Windows 11 introduces snap layouts and snap groups, which lets you organize open windows into predefined layouts for efficient multitasking. So what we'll do is just open up a couple of tabs. Let's open a couple here. Let's open two File Explorer windows and a browser. So let's say we sign into Edge, and then we'll close that. We'll just drag that to the top left. And as you can see, it has these windows, so I could click there, that will fill in that part. Click there, that will fill in all of these. Let's just click that, so we'll just have three. And then if you press Alt-Tab, as you can see, you'll have Group Home on the left, or you've got the individual ones, so you could useful if you need to compare a load of different windows. You can have them snap like that. You can play around with it, get it how you like. And that's quick and easy snapping feature. The next feature will be virtual desktops. So this allows you to create multiple desktops for different tasks or projects. All you'll need to do is press the Windows and the Tab key at the same time. This will bring up a similar window to like we did before, except now at the bottom you have different desktops. So as you can see, I've got desktop 1, desktop 2, and then you can also click on new desktop. That will create another one. You can have many. So let's switch to desktop 2. As you can see, there's nothing here, but we can open a new File Explorer window. And then if we pressed Windows key and Tab again, and then click on desktop 1, that will have all the previously open windows that we had in the browser, like we had before, so you can keep things nice and separate if you have different tasks going on. The next setting will be Focus Assist. So this can help you concentrate by silencing notifications during a specific time period. For example, when you're playing a game, giving a presentation, studying, something like that. So we'll just access it by pressing the Windows icon, opening the Start menu, type in Focus, and it can come up with Focus Settings there. So you just click on Focus Settings. That will open in the Settings window. As you can see here, you can do a duration, so it can go as low as 5 minutes. Or increase that all the way up to an hour, 2 hours, whatever you like. And then you just click Start Focus Session. Obviously beforehand, you can tick and untick what you need here. So you've got the timer and the clock app, so you can keep track. Hide the badges, hide flashing on taskbar apps, and turn on Do Not Disturb so you don't get notifications like an email coming through from Outlook, for example, or if you have browser notifications enabled for specific sites, so you can make sure that's off so you can fully focus without having to close down apps and reopen them when you're done, which is very useful. One is the Windows Terminal. So if you type Terminal, open that up here on the Start menu. That will open up Windows PowerShell. There's various versions of PowerShell now. This is sort of the base. I believe this is version 5, but you can download version 7 now, which supports some newer features. You may or may not need that depending on what you're doing. But yeah, obviously you can type command prompt. There you go, you've got command prompt there. PowerShell, you can open it separately there as well. So there's various ways to access it. But you can run all different commands, good for developers and power users. Obviously, if you're interested in using it, just do a bit of research, what commands you can do. You could download apps instead of downloading it for a web browser. You could type commands, winget to download apps, various different things. But it depends what you need to use it for, but that's a useful tool. So the next feature will be hidden Start menu options. So what you can do is right click on the Windows Start button icon. As you can see, you've got all these different features here. So you can, like we did before, you can access Terminal. And a useful button, you can access Terminal straight as an admin. So open that up, click yes. That'll open it straight with an elevated one. That's a really useful feature that we use quite a lot. And obviously you've got all these other different settings, and you can quickly go to the desktop, shut down or sign out, sleep, for example. Just a quicker way rather than going on the Start menu, searching it, opening a run box. You can open a run box straight from here. Or you could do Windows and R shortcut, but it's just another way of accessing these settings. You've also got quick settings in the taskbar. So if we scroll down here to where the network icon is, you can click the sound and the network icon here. That will bring this menu up. You can customize it. Got the pencil here, so you can add different settings. You can remove these ones. Depends on your system and your permissions. I can't add any here, but yeah, it depends on your Windows version or if there's restricted features. But you'll be able to add stuff or remove it from here to customize it and have it and easily access different settings. Nightlight, for example, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Or you could put the focus assist button there to, if you had custom settings, quickly click it on and off. And you can have multiple pages on there, so you'll be able to scroll down and there'll be more, 6 buttons per page. You can also get Windows subsystem for Linux. We won't fully cover this here, but for example, if I open up a browser, this will provide you with a Linux shell for Windows and different tools. So you want to go to this link here. You can read more about it if you're interested in it. So you can install that on Windows and you can sort of have them all in one rather than having separate disks with separate installs, for example. If you want us to do a proper video on this, just write a comment below and we can go more in depth on it. Also got Notepad improvements, so it's received a lot of updates in Windows 11. Got improved text handling, support for larger files, and it's now more capable text editor for basic needs because they've removed stuff like WordPad, things like this. Obviously you've got Notepad++ too, which you could use, but now you can use basic Notepad and it's just improved a bit more. Still fairly basic, but has a few more settings, built-in Copilot. You can do some extra settings there. Just a little bit more advanced than it used to be. And the last one is advanced storage sense options. So if you just open up the Windows Start menu, do storage sense, we'll just click this option, turn on storage sense, then we can get to the settings that we need. So here you go. We'll go to advanced storage settings down here. And you've got all these extra options. Storage use on other drives. I'll list all your drives here. Let's go back in there. Where new content is saved, you can select different drives if you've got them there. Storage spaces. We'll open up this. Add a new storage pool. Obviously, got none extra here, but you could choose a name and add one there if you have some more disks to set that up on. Disks and volumes. Obviously, it will list everything here and different partitions. You can also do that in disk management, but it's sort of just like an all-in-one menu. Backup options. Obviously, sync's not available because it's limited on this account, on this device. But you'll be able to access some extra settings here, as you can see, but obviously they're grayed out. And drive optimization. Open a new window. Obviously, you can do that on a solid state as well, but it's sort of a slightly different method compared to a HDD, so it depends on what disk you've got. It'll be a similar option, but it'll just do different background tasks for that. You can change the frequency if you want to do an optimize on the disk as well. Run the schedule, a few options there. Increase task priority, choose the drives. Obviously, if you had more, and you could do an automatic optimize. So you got various options, sort of tailor it to your needs. That's where you can access the settings and you can sort of play around with them how you need. And then you've got the cleanup recommendations, downloads, for example. If that's filled up, we won't do that now. But yeah, it's quite a clever tool to help clear space. And if we go into here as well, click that, that's already on. But you've got all these extra options. So you can do auto cleanups and choose various settings when you want it to do, every day, every week, or just when your space is low. Delete in the recycling bin, downloads folder. So you've got various options to tune it how you like, on where you want things to delete from. Windows 11 is full of hidden gems and features waiting to be discovered. These lesser known features can enhance your productivity, security, and overall Windows 11 experience. So don't hesitate to explore and make the most of your operating system. Thanks for joining us in this exploration of Windows 11 hidden features, and we'll see you in the next one. And that's it. If you like this video and want to see more, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. See you in the next one.